Hello students, just like you have your own home, we all, plants, animals and birds have a common home too, and it's the earth. Isn't that exciting? Earth is where we live. It's like our big cozy house in space. If you look at a picture of it, you will see that it's round like a ball or a globe. It's not flat like a pancake or square like a book. It's round and beautiful. And do you know what makes Earth look so colorful? It's because of the green and blue parts. That blue color is the large oceans and the big water bodies. And what about the green part? Well, that's the land, or as we call it, continents. These are the places where we live and play. So, in this video, we will learn about these oceans and continents. Students, did you know that 71% of Earth is covered in water? That's like having a giant swimming pool all around us. And guess what? Because of all that water, when you look at Earth from space, it shines like a brilliant blue gem. And that's why it's known as the blue planet. Isn't that interesting? The land and the water work together to create the beautiful balance that we see on our planet. Let us first learn about oceans. The large water bodies are known as oceans, and they are like giant rivers. Each ocean includes smaller water bodies called seas, gulfs, and bays. The gulfs are large areas of water, while bays are smaller areas of water. They both are surrounded by land on three sides. Now, let's discover the 5 oceans that make up our watery wonders. We have the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, the Southern Ocean, and the Arctic Ocean. And guess what? We have a super fun way to remember their names. It's called 5 Pesa. Here, 5 indicates that there are 5 oceans, and the mnemonic PESA helps you easily recall the names of the 5 oceans: Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, Southern, and Arctic. Moving on, let's learn about the 5 amazing oceans that cover our planet. Here are some cool facts about each one. The Pacific Ocean is the biggest and deepest ocean. It covers more than 30% of the Earth's surface. Just imagine how huge and deep it is. Next, we have the Atlantic Ocean, which has a special S shape. It's the second largest ocean and about half the size of the Pacific. That's still really big. Now, let's talk about the Indian Ocean. It's the third largest ocean and is shaped like a triangle. It covers about 20% of the Earth's surface. It's the only ocean named after a country, that is India. The Southern Ocean surrounds the icy continent of Antarctica. It's like an extension of 3 other oceans: the Pacific, Atlantic, and Indian. Can you imagine sailing through icy waters? Last but not least, we have the Arctic Ocean. It's the smallest and shallowest ocean. It's almost frozen all year round, making it really chilly place to be. So there you have it, the Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, Southern, and Arctic Oceans. They are all different and special in their own way. Next, we have continents. The large land masses on our planet are known as continents. Continents are the giant pieces of land that make up our Earth. Each continent has plains, plateaus, mountain ranges, rivers, and lakes. It is surrounded or nearly surrounded by water. Just like how a puzzle comes together, these land masses fit perfectly to create our world. The word continent comes from a Latin word continere, which means to hold together. And guess what? We have 7 amazing continents, namely Asia, Africa, Antarctica, Australia, Europe, North America, and South America. Now, let's discover the fascinating continents that make up our world. Here are some fun facts about each one. Asia is the biggest continent and it has 48 countries. Did you know that about 60% of the world's population lives in Asia? That's a lot of people. Africa is the second largest continent and it has 54 countries. It is surrounded by oceans and seas on all sides, which makes it really special. Next, we have North America. It's the third largest continent and it has 23 countries. There are so many exciting places to explore, from towering skyscrapers to stunning natural wonders. South America is the fourth largest continent and it has 12 countries. Imagine walking through the lush Amazon rainforest or seeing the majestic Andes Mountains up close. Antarctica is a frozen continent at the bottom of the earth. It's always covered in ice and snow. It's the fifth largest continent and it's a place like no other. Europe is a continent with diverse landscapes and it's surrounded by different bodies of water. You will find the Arctic Ocean to the north, the Atlantic Ocean to the west, Asia to the east, and the Mediterranean Sea to the south. Last but not least, we have Australia, which is the smallest continent. It's often called the island continent because it's surrounded by water on all sides. In conclusion, Earth is a magnificent planet with 71% of its surface covered in water, making it the blue planet. We learned about the 5 oceans and the 7 continents. Each ocean and continent has its own unique features, wildlife, and importance in maintaining the balance of our planet. Now children, let me tell you an interesting way to learn more with the EduRev app. Do you know that you can read the notes of this chapter and can also take the MCQ test with the EduRev app? And why should you do that? Tests in the EduRev app are like a game, and this can also help you become the topper of your class. And not just social studies, you also get courses for EVS, Maths, Science, English, Hindi, and all other subjects in the EduRev app. Go ahead and join the EduRev app to learn in the most interesting way. Thank you.